as soon as the boys in particular in my mother's family got to be graduated from the oldest boy graduated from 5th or 6th grade, and then he went off to work. And the second oldest boy graduated from 8th grade in a country one-room school that was just across the road from where their farm was, and then he went off to work. So the first two boys really had the least amount of education. But it's interesting to me looking back on it today, all the girls are high school graduates from 12th grade. And that county only had 2 high schools. It had one in Mecosta, which was 5 or 6 miles away, but it was only a 10th grade high school. And the girls all wanted to go to Big Rapids, which was 20 miles away, which had a 12th grade high school. So they would go to town, they would live with a family, they would clean house and cook and do all that kind of stuff for free board and room. My grandfather really was the pushing, he only was like a 3rd grade graduate. And he wanted all the girls, and he really wanted the boys too, but the boys were, they were interested in getting out and getting a job. Only 2 of the boys, 2 of the 5 boys only were high school graduates. And 2 of the boys went to CC camp up north in the Upper Peninsula, and when they were having these civilian conservation corps, and they would pay them $25 a month. No, yes. And they had to send half the money home to the family. And one of them was in barber school, and I don't remember what the other one was in. My mother was the first member, she was the oldest daughter. She went to Big Rapids and lived there and went to school for 4 years, and lived with a family who was a teacher at the school, and they lived right across the swamp from where she lived. So they lived about a mile away. Her parents lived about a mile away out in Martini Township, and then she had 2 younger sisters, and they both went to Big Rapids to school and worked for somebody and got their board and room. And they graduated after my mother did. And then the 2 youngest daughters went to Mecosta to school and graduated there. So all the girls were high school graduates.